boy, these customers be tripping. Not only did they not tip, they had the nerve to request a signature drop off. Like, boy, these customers is something else.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm heading out to drop off this little order that I just got. 4 miles, shop and deliver to customers, and it only had like a $3 tip on it. So today been a kind of a weird day. I have had my Walmart Spark app on all day today. This is the first offer I have gotten. It's 5:30. I got this order like at 5:15. I drove to 3 different Walmarts today, and I didn't get an acceptable offer at either one all day. Now, I didn't spend the whole day at Walmart, but look, I pretty much spent the whole day with the app. Today has been the worst day ever, the whole year, on Walmart Spark. I don't know if they doing a new system update. I don't know if it was just every single Spark driver out today in my zone. But when I say it was dry, I mean it was bone dry. This is literally my first Spark offer of the day. I've only did one Grill Pup offer, and now number 2 right now, this Spark offer. And I want to talk about it. So when it comes to working these apps, no matter which one it is, there's always ups and downs and good times, bad times, good season, different updates, and, you know, policy changes, terms of service. When you ain't making no money, it's very, very easy to get frustrated out here. I'll give you an example. So today, with all the things I explained to you that happened today with not getting any order, you know, I was a little frustrated earlier. Man, I took my ass to the crib and took a nap. Went home, took a nap, and I'm like, look, I will turn this app back on once I wake up from this nap. But if I don't get nothing, I don't get nothing. And you know what? Luckily, I got this order. But I don't even know if it's going to be any orders after this. And it's just one of them days where it's like, you're like, okay, it's one of the busier days of the week. It should be orders out there to get. And you just ain't getting them. And then you looking and you seeing like, dang, I ain't really seeing them running no orders out. Or you go to your hot spot at the certain time where you always go, and them orders just ain't coming out like they usually do. My grocery delivery shoppers, what do you do in those situations? Because I turned on Instacart, okay? I turned on Instacart. I turned on my DoorDash, turned on my Uber. I'm like, if I can't get no shopping orders right here, let me see if I get some shopping orders on some different apps. Nothing. So, you know, but goddamn, sometimes it sucks being out there in the Walmart parking lots waiting on these orders and don't nothing come through. Let me see. I need to make a right. I ain't even paying attention. I'm supposed to be turning. I'm sitting here in this lane the whole time. I'm supposed to be turning and going this way. But this is what it comes to, man. When you out here, you get discombobulated. You don't know which way you're going. You don't know which way is up, which way is down. Because the thing is, when the times is going good and you're making your $200-300 a day, everything cool. You ain't tripping. But the moment you start to have those slow days and things ain't really hitting at the time it's supposed to hit, or you have a day where you just don't get nothing all day until the end of the day, now you got to work hard during hours you don't normally work. It's a gig economy. So, you know, that's all. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. What do we do when the times get slow like this? Well, we got to understand times like this are going to become more and more frequent because the pay is going down. I just keep on it. The pay is going down. We are not valued as delivery drivers. These customers want their stuff. They want it for cheap. And they don't want to hear no lip. And it's really as simple as that. You know, they finding cheaper and cheaper drivers to get these orders done. Orders, offers, contracts, whatever you want to call it. They are finding a cheaper person. A person that's willing to drive for cheaper. Meaning, the amount of money we was able to make in the past is going to be harder to make that amount of money because the cost of our business has become cheaper because of how many folks is out here willing to take them offers. Absolutely crazy. Now, we are in the heat of the summer slowdown. I know school getting ready to start back up, and things will bounce back. Things will bounce back. It won't be so slow like it is right now, but there still will be slow times in the future. So you got to plan and prepare for those times when they come. What am I doing to plan and prepare for those slow times that's coming up? Well, we're going to talk about that later. I ain't going to spoil all my secrets right now. I ain't going to give you too much. I got to just give you a little bit at a time. But I'm definitely diversifying my portfolio, if you feel what I'm saying. Because these apps, Walmart, Spark, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Hub, Instacart, Amazon, all of them, they got all the power. They got all the power right now. The driver has no bargaining power. The customer, they got them by the balls too. The apps have all the power. And if you want to take it a step further, the people who are sponsoring the apps, the underwriters. They got the power. The people who are investing in the apps, the new money, the old money and the new money. They the ones got the power. Because if you depending on these apps, they got you by the balls. They know what they doing. They done made the cost of this service so cheap that they done priced us out. We done got priced out. We have been priced out. So, look, at this point, I'm basically rambling because I only got one Walmart Spark order today. But everything I just said, you need to really take that into consideration because you can only have so many apps. You can only work so many hours a day. And when all this come crashing down, which it will one day, when all these apps implode, when they finally figure out that this pyramid scheme is just gonna crumble, you gotta make sure that you set up to do something else to make some money. Either that's a W-2 job. I know a lot of us ain't got a whole bunch of skills because we out here delivering food, but maybe you can go back to what you used to do. Maybe you can build something on the side while you're doing these apps. Because I'm telling you, more than ever right now, you need to be using these as a side piece, side money, side hustle. Because full-time income with these apps is straight up diabolical. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's straight up diabolical. So what you need to do is figure out a way to make your $5,000 per month, depending on something else, and then use these in between. Because at least if you do that, you won't be caught with your pants down trying to make $1,000 in 1 week and sitting in a parking lot for 3 hours wasting time. You could not make $1,000 in 1 week if you wasting on average 2 to 3 hours driving around or sitting in parking lots. It's absolutely impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Now I know some people may say, "Hey, you're only saying this because you ain't got no order all day." And you know what I say to y'all? You might be right. Now you can kiss my ass. But there is still some truth to what I'm saying, though. You do need to understand that this is meant to be temporary, y'all. Even though some of us have figured out ways to make good money with this and even adapt through the ups and downs, you gotta understand. At a certain point, they're gonna win because it's like betting against the house. You never gonna win against the big bank. They got all of the money. They don't have to worry about their car needing repairs or that unexpected medical bill because they are the company. So they can do what they do for however long it takes them to do it, and they can keep on making money. But we can't deliver $2 cheeseburgers forever and make money without being subsidized by the customer or the company. And the customer ain't doing it no more. The company ain't doing no more. So you know what? We basically assed out. Now I'm pulling up to my customer driveway right now. So y'all gonna have to hold on before I come back and finish ranting. But yeah, my first order today, man. This is boy for real. Look at them. They can't drive for nothing. Oh my God. Right, well, let me get over here and deliver this order real quick. Customer A. Want to order everything under the sun, but not tip. Boy, these customers be tripping. Not only did they not tip, they had the nerve to request a signature drop-off. Like, boy, these customers is something else. I'm telling you, they is something else. So look, I don't even know what I was talking about no more, but listen, these apps are going down faster than a ship with 5 holes in it. So you need to go ahead and jump off ship before it gets too late. Now, I know this is a kind of negative video, but I don't give a damn. I really don't. I'm telling you what's going on out here in these streets. Now, you can listen up or you can stay stupid and keep trying to make $1,000 a week, and your ass is going to be sitting in a parking lot looking at the damn stars. All right?